Hi, welcome to Open a New Chapter. Today's show is about a topic a lot of people would love. Dating outside of your race. Dating other cultures, people of other interests. How do you feel about that? Have you ever dated outside of your race?
For sure.
Who have you dated? What cultures?
I dated a concave, what is it?
Caucasian.
Yeah,
Caucasian.
white man.
Oh, what was it like?
Interesting. That was years and years and years and years ago. Doing that, I think it was in the 80s.
Oh, in
It was in the
80s.
80s. Uh,
Where people still were kind of dating people, but now you see it more.
oh, you see it all the time now.
Hmm.
And to be honest with you, I don't see anything wrong with someone dating out of their culture because you're not in control really of who you're attracted to. So I can't tell anybody, uh, don't date this person or don't date that person.
Right.
Because if they're drawn to that person, hey, you know,
And they have a chemistry there,
yeah, I mean, it's
and
none of
they
my
feel,
business.
no,
And
it
who you
isn't.
date, it's none of my business. If you can deal with it, and that's between that couple, I have no problem with it.
Well, I've dated, like you, like yourself, I dated outside of my race. I dated an Indian man from India, and I
Mm-hmm.
had Bombay kisses. Ooh, they were good.
Okay, now.
And I dated a Moroccan man from Morocco. I dated two. We had Moroccan nights. And I dated
Winifred.
a Senegalese man. And I find dating other cultures really fascinating. And it's
You learn a lot.
exciting.
You
You
learn
learn
some
a
things.
lot.
I've learned a lot of uh, being around men of other cultures.
Cultures.
I have learned some things, very interesting things,
Hmm.
and it's fun to me. I mean, I just can't understand when people want to tell you today. I
Well,
think that's your choice,
I,
and if you can deal with it and you and the couple have decided it, I don't have a problem with that.
me
If I
either.
want to date somebody out of my culture, I'm going to date somebody out of my culture.
Oh, I am too.
And
Whoever I
that's the
have a connection with.
yeah, who you have a connection with. And I
Hmm.
think a lot of people, and I heard this a long time ago, women say, it's in our race, they say, well, um, there's no men. There's no men. And the thing is, the men can be, they pass them every day. But the
Hmm.
problem they're getting is that because they don't look like us.
Right, exactly.
And it's like, when they're looking, I mean, even if you know, there could be someone that's passing you or somebody that's in your circle.
That's
But
right.
because they're another culture, and even if they begin to warm up to you, you sort of put a wall up there.
Right.
Um, because there's somebody in another culture. But there are some people, and I don't knock it, if they only want to date white men, they only want to date black men, that's their choice.
That's right.
That's their choice. It's not mine. It's their
Hmm.
choice.
Right.
So whatever they decide to do, that's between them.
That's true.
So we need to learn to mind our business.
We do.
Tell
Well, I
them the
think
truth.
people should date whoever they have a chemistry with and some same values. I
That's
think
key.
that's the key of
That's key.
meeting people and
Hmm.
knowing who you're dating. And a lot of times, the very people that you're waiting for to date, they're not dating us.
That's right. That's right.
When you look at it, they're
That's
not
right.
dating us. Don't limit your world. Open your life to new cultures, new people. That's what life is about.
Hmm.
Wouldn't you agree,
I
Carolyn?
told you that. It's so interesting. I love talking to people of different cultures.
Me
I
too.
learn so much,
It's an
and they
education.
learn from us.
Right.
I learned a lot of things. I understand why they think that way, better. See, that's how we get to learn about people.
Right.
And we put up a wall because we don't understand them.
Hmm.
But being around a lot of different types of ethnic groups, I have learned um, a lot.
I learned a
And
lot
it's
too.
you limit yourself.
You really
You really
do.
limit yourself for not. We all live in this world.
That's so
We all
true.
live here.
Hmm.
So learn about it.
And just
And
meeting new people. How do
mhm.
we? How do you go about meeting? We can meet people networking. You might be on a flight at an airport, on a plane, and you might meet them.
Supermarket,
Supermarket.
market, whatever. Sitting at a park.
I met a man at the supermarket, at the produce stand, and boy was he a piece of work.
Oh, God.
He was a hairdresser. He did my hair.
Oh,
He was a piece of work. They brought me and took me out, invited me for coffee, had a gift for me.
Oh, wow.
You know the way men treated women
Back in
the
the
day.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's fun. That you can meet people. See, it depends. Now, if you're going personally, now this is Carolyn talk. If you're going to meet anybody, personally, try not to do it online.
Oh yeah.
And the reason I say this is because you hear so many weird stories. Because when you're online and you read their profile, they're gonna put the best thing up there.
That's right.
And their wife could be sitting in the next room.
Oh, that's
It's just like they're not you just like you do. You sort of exaggerate what you really are like, things you want to do, you put it in, never did before in your life.
Right.
Things that your hobbies. You ain't been on no horseback rides.
I know what you're saying. Because one of the ladies told this lady said she put her profile online, and the man she met him for coffee at Starbucks. He looked like a bagman. Nothing wrong with a bagman, but she said it wasn't the same man in the profile.
Same picture. They got a picture
and they had coffee and stuff.
10 years ago, they put that 10-year-old
and he
picture.
didn't have enough change to pay for the coffee. She said that wasn't what she read on on her Instagram or her online dating. So online dating has its pros. It can be very
you gotta
misleading.
be very careful. I'm gonna tell you what, because
have you dated online?
That's why I'm telling you, don't go. No.
I never dated online.
I got gypped because they exaggerated. They were totally lying, and I found that out. See, that's why you get involved with somebody. You don't told them stuff. They don't told you stuff. And you find out they wasn't real. Fake. Get to the. I like the eye contact, one-on-one, looking at you while you lie.
I like that. Looking at you. Have you ever heard of that? Looking at you. What else?
Anyway,
you, Carol.
No, but that's the thing I'm trying to say. Is that that's another technology thing. It's taken away from up in your face meeting, because what you do, you get on the Facebook, what you call it? Online dating, whatever.
Online dating.
You get into that, and you going back and forth, going back and forth. Then you begin to get a tie with that person. You get your emotions all set up for that person. And then when you meet them, now you got to understand, you're not the only woman they text. Sending stuff too.
Online.
They got about 10 women. Then they got, because they're trying to figure out now which one. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, pick and choose.
They're going through this one. Then they text, they send this to that, send this to that, talk to that. So don't think you're so special.
I want to. Well, I don't want to date online. I'm not interested in dating online.
Some people just do that because they're lonely. Yeah. And they can talk, and somebody's online. They talking to somebody back and forth, or they messaging them, whatever you call it, all that kind of stuff. So they are lonely, and a lot of women, they figure, well, I can't get anybody. They go online. You get a ton of men online.
You can.
Do
you think some online websites are better than others?
I know. I can't tell you that.
Which one you been on?
I ain't telling you. I ain't telling that. I ain't telling all my business.
Okay, Carol.
But I've been stopped there. Okay. But I decided, I'm going back old school.
Me too.
If I get interested, I feel like do something, then I can choose if I want you in my life or not.
That's right.
I meet men all the time.
I meet them too.
All the time. That don't mean they're gonna be in my life.
That's right.
I don't care. Just because somebody says, you look nice today, they don't tell 50 people that.
That's so true.
You think, thank you. Shoot. I ain't stupid. Oh, I like that. You know, women can be so fickle.
Well,
You
they
know,
could be fickle and also naive to buy into everything they hear.
everything.
You
So,
know,
oh,
so.
but wait a minute. What about the culture?
Oh yeah, dating the men from all these worldwide
See, when you go
on
online,
the
you can get cultures
spectrum.
all over. You can get all over. They can be. See, let me tell you something. Be careful. If the person you dating, you live in New York and they live in Los Angeles,
Yeah, how does that work?
it
Long
don't work.
distance. You don't think it could? Long distance. Eventually, he
I
might
don't,
come
the
here
thing,
on
why
a
they
date.
always want somebody way in another state away?
Because I don't want to be looking at him every
See, that's
day.
what I'm saying. They don't want you to know them. They don't want you to know. Because if you in that same town or you in that same state,
Right.
you can try to find them. But they say, oh, I'm in California. She in New York, and you can just do, and you got a wife and 3 kids.
Oh, I don't want
And
to
then
know
you go,
him.
and then see what they do. I'm gonna tell y'all women what they do now. Businessmen, especially they travel. They
That's
find them
right.
online person. Then they tell them because it coincides with their business.
That's right.
They say, I'm gonna be in New York for 3 days to visit. So they tell their wife they got a business trip.
That's right.
And you're, oh, he come on, you know, you know.
Yes, yes.
He spend them 3 days with you, get what he want. Then go back home to his wife. Get
How
then,
dare
then,
he? He's a slut. How dare he cheat on me like that?
But I'm saying this is
No
I'm just
online
saying
dating.
this, but this is a possibility
Right.
because of the technology we have.
Yeah.
You know, he could be going to London meeting somebody.
Or he could be living in, have a wife in another country.
Another country. And that's what there's a lot of other countries. It's like Nigeria.
Oh yeah.
They do that a lot.
Oh really?
They're called romance scammers. What they do, they send you this and they be telling you all this stuff because the next thing they want is they want to get your money. And a lot of I went on YouTube, a lot of women. See, that's what these lonely women, a lot of women.
They're lonely, desperate.
I said, I need it. This is what they did. I want to come to see you, but I ain't got no money.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't afford it. Can you send me? They're wiring the money and they never see the people. Man, if we ain't got no money, what are you doing? Want to date you?
Well, I don't need to be dating him.
The first time, the one red flag.
That's right.
Don't ask me, man, for no money.
That's right. And
Don't ask me for money.
Right.
Because if you my age, you ain't got no money. I ain't thinking about it.
Oh, I agree. I agree with you.
You ain't got no money.
You're not who I need to be talking to.
The thing is, money is not the key thing.
But
there's a certain time in your life you don't supposed to be struggling.
No, you don't.
You know, you're supposed to at least be able to live comfortably.
That's right. That's
but
right.
If you had to ask me for some money, and
no, that's not.
You're not the one.
No.
That was
next.
No.
Like the casting
That was when I was in my 20s. When you need to bus fare, so.
No, we're not doing that.
No, we're not doing. But that's what happened. These women who are lonely.
Only desperate.
They do that. But anyway, back to like I said, I'm not against.
I'm open
dating.
to
I'm open
cultures.
to anybody.
As long as the person has the same value.
If anybody, that's the thing. You can have people date people in your same culture. They don't have the same value.
That's right. That's right.
They don't think like you think.
That's right.
You see, but then you can get somebody in another country that you got it going on. You know, so it's not. I wouldn't dare look down on somebody because they want to date somebody else.
Oh, I
don't care. You know, that's it. Then you could be attracted to this person because of another culture. You'd be thinking, oh, I can't. You know, somebody. You know, think about other people.
Right. That's right.
What they're gonna think.
It doesn't matter what people
because
think.
it's your life.
That's right, exactly. You have one life. If you want to date someone outside your culture, go for it.
Go for it.
It could be quite exciting. It could be exciting.
I'm positive. It is exciting.
Yes, I've been with
I enjoy different. I really do. I enjoy different cultures. I really, really do.
Me too.
I'm not stuck on just being a black woman and only black men.
Right. Exactly.
I love my black men. Don't get me wrong.
Well, they stepped out, all of them.
I mean, I wouldn't fault a black man for dating a white woman,
no,
Puerto Rican woman, whoever, Asian, whatever. That's Their business.
Right. Well, whoever I date is going to be a person of quality.
That's all you want. You're looking for that. You're not looking at someone treating better than you know. So,
Quality. I'm looking for quality,
Quality.
not quantity.
well, I'm not looking. I'm just going. I'm going old school. I'm enjoying my singleness.
Me
I've
too.
been married 2 times, and I know what it's like being married,
Mhm.
and I know what it's like being single.
You do, and you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying being single too.
I like being single. I like being able to do what I want, and if I feel like going out, I go out. If I don't, I don't.
That's right.
If I want you in my life, you be in my. If I don't, you don't.
That's right.
There's.
I'm enjoying my life too.
Because you're not. See, that's the if you take the desperation out and enjoy the journey.
That's right.
Enjoy what you're doing, and not a lot of women sit around waiting for that one to come and what's happening year is going by
Yeah.
because they're waiting on something instead of putting themselves out there doing things. Where you gotta be with get out in the world.
Right.
Get out in the world.
And you have to love yourself, have a relationship with yourself, because a lot of women, I have met women says, I don't feel complete without a man in my life. I feel complete. A man will only add to my life and enhance it on some level. But I feel complete with Winifred. I enjoy my own company, my space. I take myself to movies. I eat in a restaurant. I have no problem with that.
The problem with that, what that lady said, we put a lot of pressure on a man because you say, I'm not complete unless I have. So all you're doing is when you get a man, he is not supposed to make you happy.
No.
You're supposed to already be happy.
That's right.
Because if you making it, I want somebody to make me happy. I make myself happy. I tell myself jokes. I'm enjoying me. You see what I'm saying? Because I can be by myself and be happy.
That's right.
So I'm not going to put pressure on you to make me happy. Because if you're not happy, I've been there, done that. If you're not happy before you meet the person, all you're doing is bringing misery to that person.
Yes.
Because you're going to think, you think he's lacking in something. No, he's not lacking in it. You're lacking in it. Because you're not complete, like you said. So you need to be complete. And before you get in a relationship, you need to like yourself.
Oh, you have to have a relationship with yourself.
You have to.
Know yourself, know what you like, be comfortable in your own skin.
Very comfortable.
So that's important. So ladies and men, you need to open a new chapter. Take someone from another culture.
I agree. Just check it out. Let's see what it's like. Don't limit yourself.
Limit yourself.
Go into the world. The world is big. Go travel. Do something.
Travel.
You're making being another. You're looking around in your hometown.
That's right.
You're making being out of state somewhere, out of the country somewhere. You're just limiting yourself by just looking at all the men are taking. What man? How you know?
You don't know.
Nowhere. You're just looking around your little town.
Well, I'm thinking about getting a job on Alaska cruise ship as a comedian because I understand there's tons of men in Alaska. I heard I can have my pick for days, a different date every day.
Whoa.
So I'm thinking about applying to Alaska cruise ships as a comedian and meet my man.
Meet them.
And they better get ready for me, a real woman out there in the 21st century.
Okay. You heard it from her own mouth. That's it. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. Do something. They sit around the house waiting for that Boaz to come.
Right.
And they're not even ready for a boy.
No, they're not.
A Boaz ain't looking at you.
No.
What you gonna offer a Boaz? You sitting around now. You don't know how to carry on a conversation. But you want a Boaz. I'm serious. I heard women say, I'm looking at something. You serious?
I know. They have to be ready or on that level. That level.
So they're not even, they just look, I want somebody to help me pay my bills. Pay your own doggone bills.
That's right. Be
independent. Be independent. I want somebody to help me, help me rent. I got to pay my life. That's low stuff.
That really is.
That's very low.
You should be already together. If you want to meet a man in a certain echelon, you should be together and have your stuff going on.
That's right.
And
That's what attracts them.
That's right.
The men know a needy woman when they see
They
one.
really do.
And they abuse you and use you.
That's so true.
Until they find the real dependent woman they're looking at. But they'll use your butt up.
And I don't want any needy man. No.
So, no. So that's what I'm saying. Enjoy your life. Don't wait on a mate or somebody to come in your life to enjoy it. Enjoy it now.
As you go along.
Just have a good time.
That's right.
Yeah, and enjoy it and see what God would do for you. It's just let it go and say, okay. Because we can make wrong choices because we put our emotions in it. And we meet somebody, we feel all giggly, all the kind of stuff.
Well, you do.
And I know, but you feel excited and stuff. But what's past that?
What's past that?
Because relationships, you're not always giggly.
No, they're not.
And see, a lot of times
it takes a lot of work.
It takes a lot of work. So that's why I'm saying enjoy your life.
That's
You
right.
don't have to get all serious with the first guy you see.
No, you don't.
You meet somebody, you think about the wedding day. Help me.
Wedding day.
Oh, you start getting bridal magazine. All he said was hello.
They're reading for us.
So I'm thinking, help me. So that.
I don't want any more marriage.
No, but I'm just thinking, women are not enjoying themselves.
No,
they're not getting
not.
out there. They're not going on trips because they figure they're not doing anything to make themselves even interesting.
That's right.
For another man.
You have to be interesting to attract them.
They attract them. And you gotta understand, women, all men are not attracted to the same type of woman.
No, they're not.
They have their own preferences.
That's right.
You think you try to look like somebody because you think that is what.
I see women doing.
No, just be who you are.
That's right.
Because the one that's supposed to be attracted to you
they
want the real you.
And
they don't want a phony.
No, they don't.
So be the real you.
That's so true.
In any culture that you date.
Any culture. And think about dating and stepping out of your comfort zone and date someone. Like I said, if the person's exciting, interesting, you might learn a new language, a new culture,
new foods.
Be ready, be open, because we have but one life, and that's it. And there's no second go around. So make the best of it. And do date outside your culture if that's something that you've always been interested in.
I second that.
Well, I want to thank you, and Carolyn and I would like to thank you for watching Open a New Chapter. We hope you got something out of it.
And we hope that you give us some feedback. We'd love to hear your thoughts on all the topics that we talked about. We just don't want to talk and don't get any feedback. Tell us what we missed. Criticize it if you want. We just want to hear something. Let us know.
But let it be positive, right? Constructive.
Constructive criticism. Because we're just talking. You gotta have some input
to say.
Or you may have something that you want us to discuss on future shows.
Right.
So if you do that, just let us know. And just comment on some things so we'll know that we're reaching some people.
Yes. And make your life exciting out there and add some passion to the fire and turn them on. Thank you for watching Open a New Chapter.
Bye-bye.
Bye.